What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com. Today, we're going to recap the rest of the Air Jordan releases for the month of December. I want to apologize for getting this out late. I know I've already missed quite a few drops. Well, one big weekend with the Air Jordan 9s and things like that. So, to start it off, I'm going to kind of rush through those a little bit because they've already dropped, and you guys should know the deal on those. Also, there'll be a link in the description below pointing you to this page, which is the December 2016 Air Jordan release dates page. This anytime this gets updated, it will update if there's any new releases that come in or get pushed around or anything like that. Also, there'll be a link in the description pointing you to our Air Jordan release dates page, which has drops from now till I think March 2017. So you might want to check that out. Two things before going forward. One, the Air Jordan 12 Cherry. I've yet to hear anything new about it, but they are coming. It just looks like they're being pushed back. So if there's anything new, it'll be updated on SneakerFiles.com. Another thing is the Air Jordan 11 Space Jam giveaway. The winners will be announced later tonight. So if you haven't, signed up for that giveaway, link in the description as well. So let's jump to the releases. Gotta bypass a lot of stuff. So we got the Air Jordan 1 High Patent Leather. This pair's not bad. All three of them aren't bad. Retail was 150 and they dropped December 1st, but some places got them early and put those out, and some got them later. And then we got the Green Grove pair. This is all right. Um, to me, these are gonna sit, and if you do like them, you can get them on a good discount. And then we have the Deep Royal Blue. This looks more purple in person. If you guys check that out, retail is 150 for all three. So I plan on doing a video on these, but I have yet to see them. Like, my retailer hasn't got them. And I know it's December 1st, the release date usually doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to release on December 1st. It means usually around that time. So some places can get them earlier, like in November. Some places a bit later in the month. I might still do them when they come in. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the Dub Zero, but this is like a colorway that some people had some interest in. I mean, it's the Concord thing. But let's move forward. And then we have the Air Jordan 1 Ultra High Space Jam for 150. Those dropped December 3rd. Some places also released them early. There's a video up on that we did as well. The Air Jordan 9 OG, known as Space Jam. These did better than I thought, at least locally, because I tried to get another pair. My pair that's supposed to came in. It hasn't came yet. I'm still waiting on that, and I want to do a comparison still. But I tried to get a pair pair early, so I was like, I'll double up. Excuse me. Um, I'll double up on it. Why not? And no, that wasn't the case. They only had a size 15 and a 7, so I was like, none of those work for me. And then we got the Air Jordan 31 Space Jam. I like these. I think these are dope. But again, just too much stuff releasing, and retail price is 185. They dropped December 3rd. Now this is something special. I think this is the Air Jordan 16 by Soulfly. This was a collaboration between the two. I believe it was limited to 1,500 pairs and it was only available at Soulfly. And they did sell out, so $275 is the retail price. I'm not sure what the resale price is going for. All right, so now we're caught up on releases. Here we got the Air Jordan 11 Space Jam. They're dropping December 10th for $220. Just to kind of touch base on everything with their people, I don't believe they're gonna sell out first thing in the morning, and I'm sticking to that. The latest that would be available would be the next day. And now I'm not saying you can go online at Finish Line and cop them, but I'm saying more like sporadically throughout the globe. Like, there'll be places with sizes. Some will be online, some won't. Some you'll have to visit in person. But when I say a sellout, I mean all stores are gone, not reseller sites, but only retail sites. I truly though believe that these will still be available around 5 or 6 on Saturday in random sizes. It won't be like a full size run, but you'll be able to grab maybe an 8, 9 or something along those lines. But either way, if you really want them, do not take my word for it. Just enter your raffles, which you should have done by now. Wake up on time. And the Nike Sneakers app actually, or not this, the Nike Plus app actually allowed people to buy them early. I was lucky enough to be one of them, so I have another pair on the way. All right, so next up we got the DB7s, the Dornbecker 7s. When images first dropped of these, I thought, man, these are, ugh. Like, it was like a blurry picture, but then the officials came and it's like, oh man, there's a lot of detail in it, and I think they're really, really cool. But I know Shoe Palace is getting them, and I believe another retailer is, and of course, like the Nike sneakers app and select like Nike Town locations or Nike store locations. But these are they're gonna sell out without a doubt. Every DB does. Um, Usually every Jordan DB definitely does. Retail will be 190. They drop December 17th, which is going to be a big day from Nike and Jordan Brand. So we also have the Air Jordan 11. This is a kids exclusive, but it goes up to 9.5Y extended sizes. They're known as Red Velvet, Night Maroon, or just Velvet, and these drop on December 17th as well. So far, the retail price is $220, but that seems a bit high to me. I honestly don't think that's the finalized retail price. Like, adults pairs are for $220, and these are only GS. And I'm pretty sure they just come with like your standard Jordan Brand box. Not to say it doesn't matter, it's the box, but I mean those are things that usually add into that price amount. So I don't think 220 is the finalized price. I could be wrong on that. Either way, these are going to sell out also. Now these are going to sit, in my opinion. I think these are ugly, and if you like them, don't take offense. We all have our own opinions. I know there's certain shoes you like that I hate, vice versa. This is the Air Jordan 3 Wool. They drop December 17th. Retail will be $200, and the same reason I don't like these for the site is just like I don't like the Cyber Mondays, because they lack the elephant print, and I just think it just looks out of place. Like the white midsole, the white sole, it's just, ugh. I can't deal with that. I don't want these at all. But if you do want the Cyber Mondays, and I'm not trying to plug Chic, but I'm just trying to plug you guys. When I was in there, they had a full size run, and they were selling for $120 each, and that's adult sizes. So that's a pretty good price. The cheapest I seen was at Finish Line for $150. So $120 ain't bad. So these are a classic, the Air Jordan 16 Midnight Navy, and these just dropped December 22nd, 2016 for $250. And these are going to sit, not because they aren't dope, but because of that $250 price tag. That's a lot. I mean, that's more than your my damn computer's about to die. That is more than the Space Jams. So, in my opinion, these are going to sit. Hopefully go on sale, because then I'll pick them up. Next, we have the Air Jordan 1 Retro High Storm Blue. They dropped December 23rd for $160. I like these a lot. This is the OG colorway. They're returning, but in my opinion, they're going to sit. The metallic navy pair, which is kind of, it's not the same, but those sat, and there really isn't much hype for it, although it is a 1. Depending if like Jordan Brand comes out and details come out and say, oh, these are super limited, then they're gonna sell, because everyone will be like, oh, I need them. But if it's a GR, these are going to sit, but I'm gonna pick them up regardless. All right, so we got the Air Jordan 11 Premium Gray Suede. These kind of grew on me, but still, retail price is $400. That's a bit steep, but I don't know. I know they're gonna be like semi-limited type deal, so it's gonna be hard to track down. So I'd probably pass on these, only if like one of the people I deal with says, hey, you want them for retail. And then, which they always offer me for retail, but that's, far, I don't know. We'll have to see if that comes, but retail will be $400, December 23rd. The release date just became available like a few days ago, but they did drop early at a few places. I want to say Concepts and some other stores. All right, so next up we got the Air Jordan 3 GS Rio Teal, and these, I'm not a fan of these. This is strictly for kids release. Retail is $140. They dropped December 24, 2016. Yeah, these are going to sit. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 6 Black Cat. I'm not a fan of them. I understand why people like them, but hear me out. The reason I don't like them is because of these large perforations that are hitting the toe and like in the side area. And to me, I think it throws it off. But I like just the simplicity of the shoe being just black and white. The Black Cat logo on the inside. So, but retail will be 190, and they dropped December 30th. Although it was the 31st before, I believe it got pushed forward. But in any case scenario, there'll be a link in the description if anything gets moved around. So I'll update you there. So the last release of the month, which, man, okay, this is the Air Jordan 6 GS Kids Exclusive Purple Dynasty. They dropped December 30th, 2016. Retail price of $140. I think these are dope. Like I love that up. Like man, just the purple on it. These remind me of the Macklemore pair. I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but there was like a green and a red pair, and this is kind of like the same to that. I wish they released in adults. The purple, man, I'm a fan. I like these, but they're gonna sit, and they're kids exclusive, so they go. I believe these are gonna be extended sizes, so 9.5Y. All right, everybody. So that recaps all your Jordan releases for the month of December 2016 so far. Like I stated before, there'll be a link in the description below pointing to this page in case a release gets added in or it gets pushed forward, back, whatever the case may be. Also, a link to the Air Jordan release dates page. One thing I do want to say is that, like I said earlier, the Space Jam giveaway winner will be announced later today. We're doing the live stream. Hopefully I figure that out because I tried messing with it and I'm like, man, I've never done a live stream before, so it's talking about getting encoding stuff, and I'll figure it out though. And link in the description below to that. Now, for releases, so far I picked up the Air Jordan 9. It'll be here soon, hopefully. The Space Jam 11s I have, and the rest of the month, I think I'm gonna try to get the DBs, the 7s. I missed out on every single DB. It's been crazy, and I don't own a single Jordan DB in my collection, which is like, to me, it's like I can't believe it. The Velvet 11s, I'm on the fence about because I can't fit the 9.5Y, and to me, owning them and not being able to wear them, it's just like, unless it's an OG, like an actual OG I can't wear, that's something different. But an actual retro that I have the possibility to wear and I can't because of the size, is just, that irks me. The gray suede 11s, I may pick them up. I may not. I'm not 100% sure. If I'm able to get my hands on a pair, I definitely will do a video on those because I do think they're very interesting. They're premium. They look really, really dope. So other than that, so the DBs, the Velvet 11s, the Suede 11s, I might. DBs I'm going to try. And then the Storm Blue ones, I know I'll pick up. I like them regardless. I don't care that there's no hype for them. I don't care that they're not limited. I just like them. It's OG colorway. That's probably it for me for this month. I think that'll do it. Unless I picked up some things through like message groups or message Facebook groups and things like that. But that's about it. I mean, which those videos will be up soon. I got a couple unboxings and probably another unboxing coming because I got hit up by a sneaker company that wanted to send me something. So I might do that live on the channel. Not actually live stream, but show you guys. But leave a comment below. Let me know which pairs you plan on picking up for the month, or which pairs you've already have picked up, like the 9s, the 31s, or anything like that. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.